Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? As humans, we are very accustomed to overthinking and overthinking in a way that it becomes negative. And negative thinking creates bad emotions, volatile emotions, horrible feelings. Your thought patterns will determine how you feel on a daily basis, and how you feel will determine your thought patterns. Your thinking has a lot to do with your current mindset, what you've experienced, and what you accept as truths. As humans, it doesn't matter how positive you are, how happy you are, you will have negative thoughts. But it's all about whether we engage in them or not, whether we engage in them or just let them pass us by. As a happy, healthy human being, you cannot escape negative thoughts and feelings. It's just a part of the human experience. But we need to minimize the negative thinking that we experience. We need to de-escalate the intensity of this negative and overthinking, because we catastrophize everything. Everything is the end of the world, everything is a problem, and we attract more negative thinking through that. We need to break this cycle of thinking about the worst thing that can happen and what the worst thing can happen to us as well. Negative thinking influences your perspective and how you view the world and how you view yourself. People who have negative thinking often have an issue with their relationships within themselves, because if you are happy within yourself and you are happy in your life, you're better able to emotionally regulate and to manage negative thinking and negative thought patterns. We need to stop this negative thinking and this constant everything is a problem. Seek solutions instead of problems. And a really good way to get out of negative thinking, also overthinking, is to stop ruminating. Ruminating is another word for brooding. These are words that describe being stuck in your own thoughts and your own negative thoughts, and thinking about the meaning of things and what matters. And the meaning of things is what you create. We create our own meaning. So stop overthinking everything that happens, because you are going to drain yourself. You are going to ruin your mental health. You are going to degrade your psyche. Stop focusing on what you lack, because if you're focusing the whole time on what you don't have, then you don't have time to appreciate what you do have in your life. And when you focus too much on what you lack, instead of focusing on what you have and what you could make from that, you attract more of that lack into your life. You attract more of that I want, I need, instead of thinking about the solution and rather attracting the solution. So we need to really stop focusing on what we don't have and focus more on what is going good for us and what we can make out of it. The important thing is to not always sit and wonder, what is the meaning of life? Why am I here? It doesn't matter. You need to find meaning and create meaning in your life from the things that happen. You create your own meaning. You create your own definition. You create your own meaning of life. No one else creates this meaning for you. So when we are trapped in negative thinking, it is often very difficult to create valuable meaning into our lives. And another thing is just get out of your head. Really just get out of your head and practice being in the moment. Focus more on what you're experiencing now, what is happening now. Stop focusing on the past and what happened and what problems you faced. Get out of your head a bit. Experience life for what it is. Go put your bare feet on the grass. breathe in fresh air, go into the sunshine, and just experience life for what it is and the simple pleasures. And when you're trying to get rid of this negative thinking, it's important to be open and receptive so that you keep an open, objective perception, because that is what's important, because that is what's going to help you get out of negative thinking when you are a bit more open about what you accept and reject. So remember, it's all about the meaning that you make. Get out of your head and focus more on the positive. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. See you next time.